James Bell of the Boxing Source here with another video, and this video here is to talk about the result of the IBF lightweight title fight between Richard Commey and Teofimo Lopez. We saw the result. Teofimo Lopez scores the stoppage win in the second round of that fight in Madison Square Garden. You had a good little exchange there between the two in the first round, and then in the second round, they were pretty much toe to toe, and they made the decision to trade right hands. And Teofimo Lopez ended up beating Richard Commey to the punch and stuck Commey right there in the chin and had Commey on spaghetti legs going down to the canvas for that first knockdown. And Commey was able to get up and take that count, but Lopez went ahead and continued on the attack on Richard Commey and was able to force the stoppage there in the second round in order for him to stay undefeated and become the new IBF lightweight champion. And it seems like the takeover has started there with Teofimo Lopez, with him getting the IBF lightweight championship there, and now looking ahead to 2020, where he has been lined up to face the unified lightweight champion Vasyl Lomachenko. Lomachenko, who holds the WBO title, the WBA title, and is the franchise champion in the WBC. They pretty much made the announcement after the fight that it will be taking place in April. So we will be looking forward to the details of that bout in April of 2020. Vasyl Lomachenko versus Teofimo Lopez for those unified lightweight championships. No, it's not for the undisputed lightweight championship, as like I said, Lomachenko is a WBC franchise champion. But still, this is the best bout that could be made at this particular point in the lightweight division. So a lot of people are, anticipating this fight already. Teofimo Lopez had a, string of knockout victories up until the point earlier this year where he fought at the MGM National Harbor and ended up getting a decision win. But still made a statement tonight as he was able to stop Richard Commey to win that IBF lightweight championship. And of course, you have the build-up that had started already with Lomachenko. I mean, Lomachenko's like, hey, man, who's this Teofimo Lopez, man? He hasn't really fought anybody. He got some power, but he hadn't fought nobody. Does he have a belt? He needs to get a belt, man. He needs to be a world champion, and then we can fight. And well, there you go. Teofimo Lopez went ahead and got the IBF lightweight championship, and right after the fight, they had Lopez and Lomachenko there in the ring together. And after the fight, Lomachenko was like saying, "Hey, man, in April, we'll be, ready to fight. Just didn't, see much from him in this particular bout. I mean, 2 rounds. But it's gonna be a good little fight here, and I know he has some power, but that's pretty much all I've seen there." Whatever he was trying to say after the fight. But it seems like he's looking ahead to his plans in 2020, as not only did he say that he is fighting Teofimo Lopez in April of 2020, but he is looking ahead to a super fight with Gervonta Tank Davis. Davis, who has an upcoming bout that will be in Atlanta on December 28th against Yuriorkis Gamboa. Um, and that one is going to be a good little event in Atlanta. But it looks like they're trying to line things up for Vasyl Lomachenko and Gervonta Tank Davis to meet uh, pretty much in the next 8 months or so in 2020 in a super fight of sorts. Not sure if it will be in the lightweight division. I feel that it would be in the super featherweight division, as I think that this is pretty much the limit for Vasyl Lomachenko, but he still has that fight with Teofimo Lopez. And, Lopez, with his father said that, Teofimo would be a world champion in his 15th fight and then be a unified world champion in his 16th fight, which means that he is going to beat Vasyl Lomachenko. So they have all the confidence in the world that they would be able to step into the ring and defeat Vasyl Lomachenko in the bout that is coming up in 2020. They're scheduling it for April, so we will see what happens with that once it becomes official. You get the dates and the location and everything like that. It might be back there in Madison Square Garden. I wouldn't be surprised if it is at Madison Square Garden. That could be a highly anticipated fight, main event that a lot of people look forward to. I mean, we were looking forward to the bout between, Teofimo Lopez and Richard Commey, and we pretty much got a second round knockout out of that. So here, that just builds up even more going into 2020 when Vasyl Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez will face each other for those unified lightweight championships. So that's what we got here. Once again, Teofimo Lopez winning the IBF lightweight championship with a stoppage of Richard Commey in Madison Square Garden, and we will see Teofimo Lopez going up against the unified lightweight champion Vasyl Lomachenko in 2020. You could subscribe to the Boxing Source here on YouTube and look forward to the Boxing Source radio show Sunday nights 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, live on Blog Talk Radio, or catch the podcast on iTunes, Google Podcasts, Spotify, or whatever your favorite podcast app is. On that note, folks, I'm out. Peace.